Hello and welcome to vlog week 11 for my final major project. And this week's theme and focus was preparing for my pitches. So I have just come into the last 2 weeks of my project. Everything is handed in, all my research, all my products, so I cannot make any changes to them anymore. What I handed in is what will be marked, and that is what I'll be getting for my college course grade. So right now, me and my peers are just getting ready for our pitches and coming to the end of the project. So this week started on Tuesday, as this week there was no college on Monday. So on Tuesday we had an introduction to how we're going to start our pitch. We also got given a checklist of what needed to go on the pitch. So I created my pitch on the Prezi software that's online. This software is known for many presentations, and there is a membership you can pay for to get more features, but I had the student beginner account. So for my pitch I had to introduce myself and explain my ideas that I had at the beginning of the project and how I come to my final idea. I also needed to talk about the research that I undertook that had the biggest impact to my idea development. I had to give examples of what techniques I found out and why I decided to use them. I also had to talk through my creative process and what inspired me. I had to talk about my product testing and how I changed my products for the better and whether or not I did change them. The last thing I had to mention was major problems that I experienced in my project. So this would be the quality of the images that I had for my posters and the bad quality of the videos when I uploaded them to YouTube, but these all got resolved and are now fixed for the hand-in. For my pitch I also made a shortened music video to show a snippet to the examiner. It was a 40-second video of all the best bits in my music video. So I was finishing this throughout the week and making sure I had everything that I needed to, and I was practicing it when I had time and making sure it was in the time limit of 10 to 15 minutes. So this week I learned how to use the software Prezi a lot more, as I've only used this once before, but it is more professional to use rather than PowerPoint, as the setouts and the layouts of the presentations are a lot more professional. I didn't actually encounter any major problems this week, probably just practicing a lot and finding the time to practice, as my pitch presentation is next week on Wednesday, so I need to make sure I'm fully ready for that. On Friday at the end of the week I was finishing up my pitch presentation, making sure everything that needed to be on there was on there, and I went through the checklist one last time to make sure I had everything on there that I needed, and I handed it in to Edmodo for the presentation on Wednesday. So over the weekend I'm going to be practicing my pitch to people to boost my confidence up, and I'm also going to memorise everything that I need to say, because I think this is easier rather than using the pieces of paper to read off, as I think this will distract me. So thank you for listening to my vlog week 11, and next week is the final week of my project. So thank you.